the reason why you haven't blown. please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tritons.
I'm Elise.
And I'm Mark.
And we're anchors for today.
So, Elise, how was your day yesterday?
It was okay, but how was your day yesterday?
I was working out in the wellness pop-up. I would like to thank everybody for coming out. It was honestly really great. And if you took pictures, don't forget to send them to the wellness center.
Good job, wellness center.
Yay, us.
So, Elise, did anything interesting happen to you yesterday?
Actually, I almost fell off the stairs yesterday.
That's kind of embarrassing. Anyways,
It was.
on that note, we're going to pass it over to the weather.
Yay, weather!
Smart Sound. All right, I'm Miles here. I got your weather today. So, if you look over here, it's going to be pretty foggy. If you look outside, it's also pretty foggy. We got a marine layer forming for all week, and it's going to be a lot colder than it was last week. All right, so starting to cool down like it's almost fall. Like we're coming out of summer, starting to seem like fall. So, yep, that's all I got for weather. Passing it on.
What's up, Triton?
I'm Desiree,
And I'm Rico.
and let's get started with your sports announcements.
So football has a game this Friday. If you guys don't know, it's a blackout, so make sure you come out and support. It's versus Westlake.
Also, Triton's baseball will be having a meeting today in room E122. There will be baseball tryouts August 23rd at the varsity baseball field. All levels are invited, and you must be cleared for athletic clearance.
Same thing with water polo. Water polo, if you want to be in water polo, boys and girls, come in M11 today at nutrition or lunch.
Also, volleyball's game got canceled today versus Seattle. That's all we have today.
Passing it over.
One soccer announcement real quick. Read that. Go ahead, put it up. Soccer, put it up.
Boys soccer returners meet this Friday in MO12 during lunch.
There we go. Now we're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now passing it over.
Now you can pass it over. Just put up Mr. C. Go ahead. Switch it.
Okay, all right. Happy Thursday. Coach, what do you got for us today?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, this is the hall pass. We're going to talk about how hall passes real quick. So, students, just so that you understand, everybody here on the studio and across Triton land, that rhymes. If you do not have one of these hall passes in your hand or on you with the most current date and time signed by a teacher, you're not allowed to be outside of class. No pass, back to class. So if you're going to the health office, to the counselors, to see a teacher or to see an administrator, you must have one of these in your hand. When you go back to class, you must have the same pass in your hand again. So make sure that when you go anywhere, you have one in your hand. And when you're going back to class, you still have it in your hand. So say, for example, you go see the health office. They take it, they sign it, and then they're going to return it with the return time for you. Take it back to your teacher. Your teacher then collects it, rips it up, throws it away from you, okay? Teachers, make sure that you give one of these hall passes to the kids at all times. That way, we don't have to jam them up, and then there's a miscommunication there, okay? So, students, no pass in your hand. You are required to go back to the class. That's it. That's the rule for that one. Make sure we all stick to it, staff and students. Anything else, Coach, on your
No,
end?
lovely. I have my kids just tear it up right when they come back to class, so they know that any campus supervisor knows, hey, you're out of class at 9:15. Should only take you about 7-8 minutes to get it wherever you have to get going and get back to class. So, yeah, all good. I love it, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Okay, so now I want to bring up, we're going to talk today a little bit about the Tide and the alma mater of our school. So if you can take us out of the picture right now, Miss Hollicky has made a nice slide for us. The alma mater is kind of like the theme song of our school, kind of represents everything a Triton is and wants to be. An alma mater usually refers to the school or high school or college. In this case, it means our fight song or anthem. Now, if you listen to Coach Brandos and the football team, they have their version of it. They have to learn it. They have to harmonize it, and we're going to show you how that sounds. But our alma mater embodies our core values, what we believe in here at Pacifica. So if you just kind of listen to me before they click the acoustic choir version. Hold on one sec. It says, forever our legacy endures with honor, strength, and pride. All hail the glorious victories of the masters of the tides. In battle, Tritons never fail, for there's nothing that they lack. And all the powerful, strong, and true hail Pacifica green and black. Okay, now, my poetry was, I kind of had the meter. Okay, everything was good. But Coach, can you have them click on the acoustic choir version? And one of our former teachers who passed away had made this version for us. And this is how it's supposed to sound. All good? There we go. Yes, sir. That was mine during COVID. I had to make sure that I was safe, so I lived in that for my yurt for a little while. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Great rendition. Psych. Epic fail. All right, go back to me and bring up the...
We just have a corrupt version.
Okay, well, can you bring up the... Continue on after the next slide. Okay, take this out of the picture again, please. Or there we go. Tie to success. All right. Hang with us. It's early on in the year. Next slide, please. Okay, the tide of success. Every school has student learning outcomes, SLOs. So if you see that acronym, lots of acronyms, okay, letters that represent words. Okay, SLOs specify what students will be able to show or demonstrate by the time they graduate from here, Pacifica, what you're going to know. Every staff member is committed to making sure that students can meet these SLOs before they leave our school. Next slide, please. Okay, Tritons involved and driven to excellence. That's the TIDE, the acronym meaning. And by graduations, all Tritons will be prepared for a future as responsible, healthy, involved citizens, problem solvers, academic achievers, and effective communicators in diverse communities. Now, that last one's very important. That does not mean texting your friends, does not mean just emailing or direct messages. It means actually being able to talk with someone face-to-face, having communication. So we're going to be revisiting that this year and developing those skills and trying to be able to communicate with others. Okay, we're going to be going over this again. I'm going to have this up, the musical version of the alma mater tomorrow. So, but that was what Ms. Hollicky wanted to be sent out today. So let's make sure we're taking care of that business. And I'm going to send it over to, do you have anything else you want to say, Coach?
It's good to be a Triton.
All right, great to be a Triton. Send it over to Ms. Castagnone and the ASB department. Let's go.
Thank you, Tackett. Happy Thursday, Tritons. Going to go through these announcements really, really quickly as soon as the slide pops up. I think there we go. Today at lunch, it's been mentioned a few times in the ASB room, we have a super fan club meeting. Learn What the Spirit section is planning for Friday's football game. As was mentioned, wear black to the game. JV is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Varsity is at 7 p.m. And I believe next slide, you buy your tickets through GoFan. And there is the QR code. You can take out your cell phones right now. Hopefully your teacher allows you to do so. Scan that. Good to go, fan. Buy your tickets online. Have them ready to go for tomorrow. Okay. All right. ID cards. Juniors and sophomores can pick up their ID cards today at lunchtime only, not after school, lunchtime only. Juniors, you'll be picking yours up from the ASB Student Store windows, where the seniors picked theirs up yesterday. Sophomores, you're going to pick yours outside the ASB room. Look for signage for juniors and sophomores to pick up your ID cards. Remember, if you did not take your photo in May, we don't have your ID card. Okay. That being said, I think next slide, seniors, you can still pick up your ID card inside the student store today at lunch only. So the student store door will be open. There'll be a table right there for seniors. You can pick your cards up as well if you have not done so. If you still have not taken an ID photo, it is next Friday, August 26th. We will have more details next Monday regarding that. That's for freshmen, transfer students, and everyone else who didn't take their picture in May. last slide's coming up. For PHS activities, so you know what's going on for the month of August and September. If you scan that QR code there, it's from the website, pacificahigh.us. It is the activity page, and it will have a little calendar there of what's going on in August and September. Again, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter. If anybody still has MySpace, MySpace, there you go. There you go. So we could do that as well. Turning it over to Career Center. Have a good day, Tritons.
I'm here with Miss C, Miss Castellanos. What do you have for us today, Miss C?
Well, today I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Castellanos, and you can find me in the Career Center. And any student who is planning to request a work permit, I have the work permit applications in the Career Center. If you currently have a work permit, this is really important. They're going to expire soon. So you need to apply for a new one, so make sure that you have your application. You bring it to the Career Center. Give me 1-2 days right now that I have so many to complete, and then you would come back and pick it up.
Okay, following what Ms. C just said, put up the QR code for us, please, for my work experience students or anybody who has a job. If you do want to have work experience, you can take a picture of that QR code. It's going to send you to a Google form. It's going to ask you what period you want work experience, your counselor, your ID, first and last name. You need to fill that out. That information then will be sent to our counselors. I've had a lot of my students already email me. Okay, the counselors are busy. Give them a chance to get you put into the correct class and have your schedules changed. But if you do want work experience, which allows you to work more hours throughout the week with your work permit that Ms. C just showed you, then you sign up for my class. You can use it as a 6-period class. It's not a dismissal class, but you will be able to leave during 6th period to go to your job early. Okay, so if you want to sign up for my class, scan that QR code or come by M09, and we will discuss what you need to do. You need to get your work permits filled out, because if you don't, your job will not allow you to come back to work until you have the most recent work permit, which starts at the beginning of every school year. Okay?
And in addition to that, there is a form for work experience. So if you would like to pick that up, once you do enroll in work experience, you could see Mr. Tackett.
Correct. And it's on my Canvas page, but there are printed versions of it in the Career Center for you to pick up. And just on a side note, girls golf meeting today at nutrition break and lunch for any ladies who want to get out in the course. All right, have a great Thursday, everyone. Make it a great one from PBIS team and sending over to the counseling department. Woo!
Good morning, Tritons. Hope you guys are having a great day. I hope everyone had a great first day yesterday. Just have a couple of counseling announcements. I know Mr. Tackett had already mentioned this, but we are processing schedule change requests, so please be patient with our department. No student's request goes ignored, so we will summon for you, send you a pass, or send you an email when we are getting to your request. So they go in the order that they are received. That being said, I just want to remind all students, if you had either a missing period yesterday or a duplicate period, meaning you had like 2 4th periods or 2 5th periods in your schedule, and you did not come up to the counseling office to address that, please come up to the counseling office today during that period where you have either a duplicate or you don't have a period. Okay, everyone should have 6 classes in their schedule, and you should not be enrolled in the same class twice, okay? In the counseling office, and we did hand these also out during Taking Care of Business Week, we have the green form which has the schedule change request. So if you're sitting in a class and it's not what you chose, maybe it was your 2nd or 3rd choice and their first choice is not available, but it's not what you want to be in, you're going to need to scan that QR code and fill out the Google form. We're not going to just see students that come up unless you've completed the schedule change request form soon, okay? So please be patient. We will get to you, I promise. But if you do have a concern with your schedule, you need to address it as soon as possible. You only have 10 days to change your schedule, okay? If you've already filled it out, it's in, so it starts, the 10 days is fine. You've already completed the request. But other than that, don't wait too long, because we want to make sure you're in the correct classes as soon as possible, okay? If you have questions, please feel free to email your counselor, and I hope you guys have a great day, okay? Passing it over.
Hey Tritons, I'm your Super Fan Club President Ivan, and this is
your Super Fan Club Vice President Leilani.
All right. So we just have a few quick announcements. We have a super fan club meeting today. We'll be going over cheers and such and basic football etiquette, basically. Please come if you intend to participate in the spirit section. We'll have a dedicated section just for us. That's it.
It is at lunch in the ASB room. Please show up and come to the football game. Passing it over to Coach Moon.
All right, how you guys doing? Thank you guys, Super Fan Club. You guys do a great job. So fired up. The better they do, the more school spirit we have at football games. So I want to talk to you guys about tomorrow, but I meant to come on yesterday. I wanted to start the school year out and kind of like with a little message from the football coach. But I told all my classes yesterday, and I always start my classes that way. Basically, the way I was raised about, basically, I'm not talking about football right now. I'm talking about the school year we're going to have, the energy we're going to have at school. But the way I was raised, where I was raised, how I was raised, and the family I was raised, the people around, it's all about respect. And I was taught that you give respect to everybody that you meet, and in turn, you expect respect back. And so I told all my classes that, and every year I start the year out like that. But just wanted to get on here and talk to the student body. I guess I'm talking to teachers too, administrator, and everybody. I think if we start the year out respecting everybody that we meet in the hallways, in our classes, on our new sports team, in band, in the Super Fan Club, if the meeting today, if everybody comes out there and speaks, where's the camera? Am I good right here? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. If everybody does that, I think they can feel good about getting respect back, and we can start the school year out really good. And obviously, I'm talking about, male to male interactions. I'm talking to male to female interactions, back and forth. I'm talking about students to teachers, teachers to students, and really just have that mentality of respecting other people. I think it will go a long way for you guys. I know it's gone a long way in my life when I realized that, and I got that point, and I'm going to give respect. And before I get it back, I'm going to give it, but I'm going to expect it back in return. And I think if we do that, I think we're going to have a great school year, good energy around. And I didn't want to address the football game tomorrow until I said that. So that being said, guys, we are going to try to lead by example as the football team. We got a first event of the school year, if you will, is a home game versus Westlake, which for some of you guys that don't know sports, Westlake's kind of been a perennial power over the years and won all kinds of championships kind of before we were the up-and-coming school. And so it's good. They're the over-the-hill team. We're down here in Oxnard representing our neighborhoods. They're representing theirs. And it's a really good game to start with for them and for us. We'd love the student body to get behind us this year, starting with the first game. I know the community is kind of looking forward to this game because it's kind of a rivalry between, East and West County type thing. So we're excited. We're working to get better every day. We're working to get better every game. We think it's going to be a good game. We think they're solid. We think we're solid. It's still early, so we don't know what to expect. But if we have the student body behind us, we feel confident going in and understand that you guys bring the energy and we feed off your energy with the cheerleaders, the band, Super Fan Club, and then parents and all that stuff. So again, want to start the school year off right, in a right way, in a respectful way, good energy, and then hopefully we can start that out with a win tomorrow with your guys' support. So just wanted to address that. You might see me a little bit more this year than in the past year, so I'll keep it shorter than this. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, I respect the heck out of Coach Moon and all that staff. They work their butts off all summer long. I've seen them out there all year long getting kids success. So hats off to the football team. I'll be at the game tomorrow, as always. But I'm here for girls tennis right now. We had 43 girls come yesterday, so I'm really excited about the future of tennis. So I wanted to just put it out there one more time. Come see me, not today after school in my room, but at the tennis court if you need to. If you can't make it out there, come by my room anytime today, J101. Some of the girls went to the tennis yesterday instead of my room. So you guys come to my room today anytime and let me know you want to play tennis and I'll hook you up, okay? J101, girls tennis.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to come out to the football game. Don't forget to go to the Super Fan Club meeting. And do not forget to pick up your IDs. You only get one, so make sure you got on that.
Mine came out really good this year. So maybe yours will tip.
Mine came out kind of, but
I'm sure it was cute.
Thank you, Tritons.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am.